So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video going to be rebuilding the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now obviously the Cleveland Cavaliers are one of the best teams in the NBA. I am getting into my final few rebuilds with just normal teams here on 2K18. After this I will be starting up the historic rebuild series, and then I just kind of need some ideas for some rebuild challenges, anything like that. So if you guys do have any of those, just before I get into this video, just feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. But as far as this Cavs team goes, LeBron James, obviously the best player in the NBA, in my opinion, probably all of your opinions as well. I know I mentioned it in my Raptors rebuild that came out, I believe, yesterday. I very well could trade him because I believe they're going to probably move on from him after, or I believe he's going to move on after the season, but he always does accept his player option. So I'd have him for 2 years anyways, and by the time it's always the third season, my team's always like generically set. So if I did go ahead and trade him, I have to take off his no trade clause. He's already like pretty much set, I believe. He wouldn't accept a trade anywhere. So I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep him for the whole video because how often is it that you get to use LeBron James? So it's not very often since they made that huge patch and they no longer let players sign the mid-level exception. So LeBron is probably staying. As of the rest of the team, absolutely nobody else is safe. Isaiah Thomas only on a one-year deal. Not sure if I want to pay him a ton of money this offseason. Obviously, he came over from the Celtics this offseason when they made that blockbuster trade for Kyrie Irving. We also do have the Brooklyn pick, which is really nice. Hopefully, that can be a really nice pick for us, just so we can get an absolute stud for the future. Kevin Love, one of the best power forwards in the NBA. Don't really mind him. He's on a relatively good deal compared to what like Blake Griffin's making. Blake Griffin's making like $35 million. Kevin Love's making like 22 right now. I'm not sure how much it increases. Let's see. It's 22, 24, and then 25. So it's relatively nothing compared to other players that are in similar overalls as him. So he'll probably stay. No guarantees though. And then Derrick Rose, pass. Like I do have injuries off, but pass. Jay Crowder has just been, I don't know if he's just been bad. Like he was decent on the Celtics. Like he was a very good 3-and-D player, but I don't know. I guess he's just not panning out on the Cavs. Whatever. Dwayne Wade is old as hell. He's never going to be anything on this team because he is 35 years old. Jeff Green, same goes with him. It's Kyle Korver. This team is just so old. Tristan Thompson is down to a 76 overall. Good Lord. Oh boy. Whole lot of moves to make with this team. Oh boy. Okay, so I do have a few trades to make with this team before we do start the Season 1 simulation, so I'll see you guys after I make my first trade. So we are going to go ahead and make this trade with the Indiana Pacers, sending them Isaiah Thomas and Iman Shumpert for Miles Turner and Darren Collison. Obviously, Isaiah Thomas's contract is up at the end of this season. I do kind of get him a lot. I've really kind of noticed that because, I mean, obviously in free agency, there's not a ton of point guards that are good that you can sign. It's really just Isaiah Thomas. So I'm going to go ahead and try to draft somebody this year with the Nets pick that hopefully can be very, very good for us, or I might trade it for a very good point guard after this season. So Isaiah Thomas going to be traded for Miles Turner. Miles Turner is not a guy I get a lot. And then Darren Collison definitely is at least a decent starting point guard. Like, he's not terrible in any way, shape, or form. So, I think I'm going to trade Jeff Green right now just because I'd rather get Jay Crowder because he's like, yeah, he's 4 years younger. Jeff Green is on an expiring deal. So let's just see if we can get a nice backup big man for Jeff Green. And I think that would be the last trade I make for this season. Unless D-Wade has good trade value, which I doubt he does. So I'm going to trade Jeff Green for a backup big man right now. So let's just look at some. Bobby Portis. That's not bad. Oh, Bam Adebayo's here. Okay, so we're getting some good offers. Frank Kaminsky, okay. Jordan Clarkson. Much better offers than I thought we would be getting, but I think I'm probably going to take this Bobby Portis offer because that's a very, very good trade offer for Jeff Green. So redoing this rotation, it's not terrible. Let's just make sure Dwayne Wade does not have much trade value. I really don't want him starting at shooting guard, but I mean, yeah, not even any trades. So rotation as follows. It's going to be Darren Collison, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Miles Turner. Off the bench, Bobby Portis, Derrick Rose, Jay Crowder, Kyle Korver, and Tristan Thompson is going to get backup center minutes. So the team's not great. It's obviously not terrible. Our backcourt's kind of weak, but the whole 3-4-5 is very, very strong. The bench honestly isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so hopefully we can maybe survive and get the top seed in the East. So scoring options, obviously LeBron. And then I'm going to go Kevin Love, and then I'm going to go Miles Turner. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we can be the top seed in the Eastern Conference and win the championship with this Cavs team. So here at the end of season number 1, Stephen Curry wins the MVP award. Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year for the 76ers. Nicole Mirotic actually wins Sixth Man of the Year. Okay, interesting. Drummond wins Defensive Player of the Year. He's up. I feel like they definitely updated his overall because he's definitely not a 90 overall typically to start simulation, but whatever. Sabonis wins Most Improved. I'm pretty sure the dude's balling out in real life, so good for him. Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year as the Warriors go 66-16 and end up first in the West. We were obviously first in the East. Well, not obviously, but we were first in the East. We did go 58-24, first in the conference. As I mentioned, let's check out some stats on the year. LeBron obviously led us in scoring. Then it was Kevin Love. I feel like, I mean, we did have 6 double-digit scores, but I feel like it just didn't look like we scored a lot of points. Interesting. Rebounds was Kevin Love, LeBron James, then Miles Turner, and assists was LeBron, Collison, and then Dwayne Wade. So, let's go in here to wow, the Raptors are an 8 seed. Okay, but we should be able to destroy them. Obviously, their backcourt's better than us, but our team is just so much better than them overall. We should beat the Celtics. Yes, we do. Somehow the Magic are in the Eastern Conference Finals, so we just swept our way through the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. We win Game 1. We lose Game 2 to the Warriors. We lose Game 3. We're tied up at 2 games apiece. We're down 3-2, and I mean, it happens. Kind of the first time we played like a legitimate finals contender, so you know what? It happens, but we're going to go on to 2 more years, obviously. So, up to staff signing. I like Tyronn Lue. Obviously, he doesn't coach the team. LeBron does, but he has terrible ratings anyways. Mike D'Antoni, want to come here? I'm going to give you way too much money because I've been told to do this in every single one of my rebuild videos when I go after Mike D'Antoni, and he never accepts the offer. So, let's just go ahead and give him $5 million. Hopefully, he'll come here, and hopefully, we can have a good head coach because don't really want LeBron to coach for us anymore. And we do get D'Antoni, and then what are our trainers' ratings? Our trainer sucks, so let's go ahead and get a good trainer so we can have more training camps. I'm going to give him $300,000 a year. So, because, you know, the better trainer you have, the more training camps you have. I actually did find that out, and we get the best trainer available. So, that's going to be awesome. We're going to definitely have at least 3 training camps to have. Now, let's go ahead up to the draft, simulate to where. Let's just check out what pick we got from the Nets. It is the 10th pick. That's it, but we definitely should be able to move up. Okay, pick 10 and pick 28. Can this get me up to, like... How about if I go up even higher? How about if I go to pick 5? They're not going to do that. Okay, they don't want to do that. But how about if I throw in? Let's see. You can have not Cedi Osman. You can have J.R. Smith, and then you can also have Zizic, I guess. Okay, whatever. I can get a backup center that's just as good as Zizic. So we do have the 5th overall pick now. I'd like to move up a tad bit more. I also do want to get rid of Tristan Thompson. So. Let's try to find a team who has cap space, was willing to take Tristan Thompson, who has another top 4 pick. So I kind of want to move up to 2. So 2 is the Pacers. They definitely have the cap space for this. So the 5th overall pick and Tristan Thompson for the 2nd overall pick. And how about I also give you? I'd be willing to give up. Would I give you Jay Crowder? No, I don't think so. How about Cedi Osman? I'd be willing to do this and then maybe throw in a couple 2nd-round picks, but I don't even have to. So we now do have the 2nd overall pick, which definitely means, that I'm going to either get Bagley or Michael Porter Jr. Or honestly, I might go after Doncic just because he can play shooting guard and we don't actually have a shooting guard. That's what I'm probably going to do. So hopefully we can draft Luka Doncic, and I'll see you guys at rookie signings. So as I said, we did go ahead and draft Luka Doncic with the 2nd overall pick in the draft. I believe Colin Sexton won first, and then obviously we drafted Doncic 2nd. Then it was either Porter or Bagley or vice versa. But I did want to go ahead and draft Luka Doncic just because I do need a shooting guard. I do kind of get Marvin Bagley a lot, and obviously Michael Porter Jr. He probably would have started somewhere, but obviously LeBron's starting over him, and I didn't really want to play him at shooting guard, and we have Kevin Love at power forward. So Doncic, it was the perfect fit. I also don't draft him as much as I do those other 2 guys. So LeBron does accept his player option, as he always does. I think I'm going to accept this player option on Darren Collison and then go ahead and trade him because I don't really want Darren Collison back anyways on the team. So I'd be willing to look at offers for Darren Collison right now. So let's just glance at what we could get for the 30-year-old. I didn't know he was 30. I thought he was way younger. I thought he was like 26. Good Lord, sometimes I'm just so wrong. He does have 2.5-star trade value, which honestly isn't that bad. I'm not getting good offers, but I can get them Dallas Mavericks unprotected 1st-round pick. And all I had to do was accept his player option. So thank God I did that. Now, Kyle Korver, I'm going to move just because he's also making quite a bit of money. He is 37 years old. I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade him at the start of the season. He also has 2.5-star trade value. Good God, I did not think it would be this high. Luke Kennard is here. He sometimes progresses like a beast. He can also be a very good backup shooting guard for us. Well, maybe a future Kyle Korver and Luke Kennard. Very good shooter. White. Yeah, I see the comparison there. So the team's actually looking much better than I thought it would be. Obviously, we are kind of tied down with quite a bit of money with LeBron and Kevin Love, so I don't think we're going to have enough for a max free agent. I would like one, and I definitely do have one in mind that I would like, and it is DeMarcus Cousins, but we are $8 million off, which sucks. Chris Paul's here, also off on him. Kevin Durant, obviously, I don't even need. I mean, Isaiah's here. I could totally just screw Isaiah or sign him and then trade. Actually, why the hell was I trying to sign DeMarcus Cousins? I have Miles Turner. I'm such an idiot. There's probably already 8 comments saying you're an idiot. So, what I might try to do, how often, I'm $7 million off on Chris Paul, and Chris Paul is also somebody I don't always get, just because he's not really ever in free agency. So, actually, wait, pause. Before I trade Jay Crowder and go so far out of my way for something that definitely might not even happen, Chris Paul, he's probably going to go back to the Rockets. Isaiah Thomas also has an offer from the Pacers. I'm going to say I'm going to risk it. Trade Jay Crowder because he's making quite a bit of money anyways. Hopefully I can get just a first-round pick for him, and then hopefully I can get one of those guys. Because if I can't, this is going to be a total L, total fail. Why can I not get a first-round pick? Yeah, I'll take 2 from the Spurs instead of 1 from the Suns. So we are also loading up on draft picks. So now let's hopefully, I don't know why I went into Trade Finder. Let's hopefully get at least one of these guys. So Chris Paul would be the guy I want first. And, of course, I have to trade somebody else, too, to even get him. Oh, I don't really want to trade any of these guys. Yeah. I'm not really willing to trade any of those guys, but I am willing to sign Isaiah Thomas and then trade him for somebody. I don't even know. Maybe I'll keep him, honestly. Like, maybe I will, because he's here, and I don't know if I can trade him for anything better. Isaiah Thomas, welcome to the Cavs. I don't know why Channing Frye has $11 million cap hold, but he does. So Isaiah Thomas, welcome to the team. I don't really want D. Rose or Dwayne Wade back anyways. I'll definitely take Isaiah Thomas over them. So welcome to the team, Isaiah Thomas. You are officially on the team. And the team's looking solid at this point. We do have a big 4. I mean, we kind of screwed over the Pacers. We did trade Isaiah Thomas for Miles Turner and then just kind of sign Isaiah Thomas right back. So, I mean, we kind of did screw them, but it's fine. It's fine. Mid-level exception, JJ Redick's here. We only have a $5.37 million mid-level exception. Dwayne Dedmon, nope. Amir Johnson wouldn't be bad on this team. He has no offer, so I'll give him the minimum contract for now. Do we have a backup? No, we do not have a backup center. So Willie Reed wouldn't be bad either. Only is 28 years old. No offers. I'll give you that offer. Amir Johnson's on the team, and nope, Willie Reed goes to the Jazz. So we do need a nice backup center. Salar Mesri, not really interested in. Alex Len's here, but no. I kind of want somebody young. Like, I would take Jared Sullinger because he's still relatively young. I mean, he's not even in the NBA right now in real life, so I don't really know what he's like waiting for. Jared Sullinger, welcome to the team, I guess. Never thought I'd be saying that. So let's just see. Anybody else here? No, it looks like, yeah, nobody here that I'd really want. So, no, Nick Young. Nice shooter off the bench. Hopefully he comes here. Nick Young's okay. Said he accepted another offer twice, but then he accepted our offer. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. Might look for a trade for Isaiah Thomas, but I'll show you guys the rotation before I start simulating the season. So I am heavily debating this trade right now. Isaiah Thomas and 2 firsts and a second-round pick for Devin Booker and an extremely valuable Suns first-round pick, which I believe I'll be able to flip for a starting point guard that is still on a very cheap contract. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Like, Devin Booker's just so good, and I honestly wouldn't mind having Doncic off the bench. So I think I'm going to do this, then flip this pick, hopefully for a very young first-round pick. Just give me Brogdon. I'll re-sign him after the year. It really doesn't matter. Good God. Actually, you know what I could probably do? Brogdon and Rashard Vaughn. Okay, let's do this. Honestly, I can probably just, let's go proposed, or here, let's go point guard, and then kind of screwing the system a little bit, and I might get yelled at for this a little bit by the comment section, but Brogdon for De'Aaron Fox, and then have this first, and this first, and 3 seconds, like, why? Just take the damn trade. Okay, never mind. Oh! Did not think that would go through. Malcolm Brogdon, I believe that's 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, and Bobby Portis for Kemba Walker. So that trade just happened. Kemba Walker is definitely somebody I'm willing to pay after this offseason. So this team is looking great at this point. Kemba Walker, Devin Booker, LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Miles Turner. Off the bench, Luka Doncic, Amir Johnson, Jared Sullinger, Deron Hilliard, and Quinn Cook. Okay. Really did not think... I'm going to take these minutes away from Hilliard, and we're just going to run a 9-man rotation. I'm going to give 34 there. You're going to play 35. You're going to play 34, and you're going to play 34 as well. So I really didn't think that trade would go through. It did. No surprise, or surprise to me. Let's just see. Yeah, it's going to be Kemba Walker. So this team's definitely very, very good. If it doesn't win a championship, I'll be extremely upset. Obviously, I do have a lot of players to re-sign after this season. Can LeBron re-sign with me now? Good. Thank God. Okay, so LeBron's re-signed. Oh my God, I have so many free agents. Hopefully I can re-sign them all throughout the year just so I can go into next season having absolutely no pressure. And I'll see you guys at this end of season number 2. This team's definitely going to win a championship. Stephen Curry, once again, your MVP here at the end of season number 2. Michael Porter Jr. does win Rookie of the Year for the Atlanta Hawks. Jeremy Lin, your 6th Man of the Year. Andre Drummond, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. Still a 90 overall, has not progressed much more. Jahlil Okafor, Most Improved on the Phoenix Suns. I feel like he's always just ends up on the Suns somehow. And Steve Kerr, once again, Coach of the Year as the Warriors go 64-18. First in the Western Conference. We only won 59 games. I thought we'd be winning so many more games. Update for you, by the way. LeBron James was the only player that wanted to sign a contract extension. So, not going to lie, this offseason might go very, very poorly. It also very well could go well. Sorry if you heard my phone go off. LeBron obviously led us in scoring. Then it was Devin Booker and Kemba Walker, Kevin Love, Miles Turner, Luka Doncic, Amir Johnson, Jared Sullinger. So much good talent on this team. Rebounds was Love, Turner, and then LeBron. And assists was LeBron, Walker, and then Booker. Oh my God, I'm never going to be able to re-sign all 4 of these guys. It's just not going to happen. It's just absolutely not going to happen. Wait, I thought Kevin Love's contract was up like... Okay, I don't know why I thought Kevin Love's contract was up now because it said I could give him an extension. So it's just Booker we have to bring back. So he's restricted. Walker and Turner's are restricted as well. So, okay. Makes me feel a little bit better about our possibility of retaining all these guys. As we're, for some reason, not winning, or we should be sweeping all of these teams. I don't know why we wouldn't be. Here come the Warriors, like year 6 of this. And oh, my God. Okay, thank God. That was a close one. Oh, my God. No. Do not get blown out. We're actually... Honestly, I think this is the first time I can say that the Cavs are actually possibly better than the Warriors. But no, let's just get blown out in Game 7 of the Finals. Good God, Steph Curry's your Finals MVP. Honestly, we're probably not even better. Just we probably have better depth. But good Lord, into the offseason, I don't really need to sign another coach. Who did I trade that pick to? Nah, I'm forgetting who I traded that pick to. Can I check transaction history? No, it's league news. Yeah, transaction report. Okay, trades. Let's go all the way down here. Hornets trade. No, not this. No, this is way past the... Okay, wait, actually. Where's Cavs? Is Cavs on here? Who did I trade that pick to? Oh, I traded it to the Bucks. What picks do the Bucks have in this draft? If they have a good pick, I'm going to be heavily disappointed. I'm illiterate. I'm going the wrong way. Fuck. Okay, so that kind of sucks. But in the end of the day, it got me Kemba Walker. So trading Kemba Walker for the 4th pick isn't terrible. We have no picks correct. That is correct. So up to team player options. Here we go. Oh boy. None to decide on. Obviously, quite a few free agents. Three free agents that I 100% need to bring back. Rashad Vaughn, I guess, can get this qualifying offer. Good God, this is going to be chaos. Karl-Anthony Towns made it. But Devin Booker is restricted. So Kemba Walker is my first and most important free agent. So I'll give you $31 million a year in a player option. Please accept that after day 1. Kemba Walker does... No, oh my God, why did it just renounce the right on Miles Turner? It just said it renounced the rights on Miles Turner for some reason. Can I do this for Devin Booker too? Miles Turner, welcome back. Wait. He's restricted. It did not just... This fucking game sometimes, dude. I did not renounce the rights on... I'm not going to take him back because I'll have a bunch of 8-year-olds in the comment section yell at me that I'm cheating. Rashad Vaughn can go. I don't even care. I did not renounce the rights on Devin Booker. That did not happen. I'm done. I'm done if I actually didn't. I'm done. I'm putting him back on the team. I have enough money for him. I'm literally putting him back on the team. I don't even care. All you 8-year-olds in the comment section are going to be mad at me. It literally agreed to the... I'm done with this game. This game is pissing me off so much. I'm going to put him back on the team. He'll be back on the team at the start of next year. It's already bullshit enough that we lost out on Devin Booker because I did not renounce the rights on him, so it's ridiculous. At least I didn't do it intentionally. The game literally did it for me, so... Good God, I am hot right now. JJ Redick wouldn't be a bad bench piece. I'm just like, what the hell just happened? Fuck me, right? JJ Redick. George Hill wouldn't be a bad backup point guard. He has an offer from the Timberwolves, which he's going to accept, so it's not even worth it. Terry Rozier, yes, I guess we don't have enough money for you. I don't even care. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. Miles Turner will be back on this team. So this is what the current rotation does look like at the start of season number 3. I did just go ahead and turn on trade override, threw Miles Turner back on the team. I don't care how many of you say it's cheating. It's not cheating. I did literally had him agreed to a contract. The game renounced the rights on Devin Booker for me, and then for some reason it said I didn't have enough money for him. I'm not dealing with 2K's bullshit. I'm going to put him back on the team. I literally could not care how many of you say differently. I really should ultimately I should put Devin Booker back on this team too, but I know I'll have way too many people yelling at me, and I just really don't want to deal with that. So this bench is absolutely like ass cheeks. Like, it's just so bad. Like, there's just not like one good player on it. Besides like maybe Jared Sullinger. So Anthony Brown, I need a backup point guard. So good God, this team was just so much better. Like, I just don't know what happened. Give me a point guard, please. Demetrius Jackson works for me, whatever. Like, good God. Like, just good God is all I have to say. Jared Sullinger will not be playing 25 minutes. Paul Zipser will. Like, this team is just so tough. Like, it's just a rough team. Kemba's playing 34, 33, 34 actually for Luka Doncic, 34 for you, and 34 for you. Oh, man, what this team could have been. Could have been so much better. The bench is obviously terrible. I can't do much about that. So scoring options, LeBron. And then I'll do Kemba, and then I'll do Doncic. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. Obviously, this is not the best team we've had all video. Hopefully, we win a championship with this team, though. Russell Westbrook is your MVP here at the end of season number 3, rhyming accidentally. RJ Barrett wins Rookie of the Year for... How in the world did the Trailblazers get the first overall pick? This game, sometimes, man. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year. I feel like at some point he would sign with a new team, but I didn't know he was undrafted. That's actually very interesting. Drummond, 3rd year in a row, Defensive Player of the Year. Luka Doncic wins Most Improved. Wonder why that is. Could it be because we don't have Devin Booker? It's a possibility. Nobody... I wonder why. Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year as the... What? How did the Thunder win 64 games? I'm thoroughly interested who's on Russell Westbrook's team with them. I'm actually going to check it out. Well, actually, we can just check in the standings. We had our worst record of the video. No shock there after we lose our probably, second or third best player. They re-signed Paul George. They signed Rudy Gay. Okay, I don't know if that's 64 wins for this team, but they're definitely good. Player stats from the year: LeBron James led us in scoring, then Kemba Walker, Luka Doncic, Kevin Love, Miles Turner, and then Jared Sullinger. Rebounds was Kevin Love, Miles Turner, and then Jared Sullinger, and assists was LeBron, Doncic, and then Walker. My salt level right now is like a 10. Like, if I lose and don't win a championship with this team, my salt level is going to go through the roof. Good thing we beat the Pistons. Can we just take care of the Wizards, please? I'm done. 2K. This game annoys the shit out of me sometimes. Just sometimes. Just how. And I know, 3 of you are going to be like, how did you not win a championship with this team? And then, if I put Devin Booker back on this team that won a championship, it would have been, you're cheating. So there was no way for me to win this video. It wasn't possible. I was set up for failure. It happens. 76ers won a championship, but I couldn't with LeBron James and the Cavs. Okay, screw me, right? Terrible rebuilder. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. 2 or 3, maybe 4 regular rebuilds left. Those should be coming in shortly. Need to take a few days just to compress, because obviously, yeah, this was tough. This was tough. This game hates me sometimes. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, though. Obviously I can't change much with this team because they obviously already have a pretty good core and foundation. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave any other video ideas down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.